Hey guys, just a reminder, if you want to hear all of these wonderful B Plus podcast episodes completely ad-free, make sure you head over to Patreon or Podbean, where we are the featured podcast this week. You can subscribe for as little as $1 a month up to $10 a month, where anything you want to help us with, it really helps out. It's going to help us grow the site. It's going to help us redesign some things, and everything that we get through this and through the advertising as well is all going straight back into the podcast so that we can get Aussie Graps out there for the rest of the world to hear about, for the rest of the world to see, so we can grow this mission of watch global, support local, and build indie wrestling. So if you want to be a part of that and get some really cool rewards like call-in shows, bonus episodes, ad-free like I mentioned, then head over to patreon.com/theb+ and subscribe today.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
Hey everyone, just want to take a second to tell you about one of our new sponsors, OUTBREAK NUTRITION. OUTBREAK NUTRITION are creating supplements for survival, sharper minds, quicker reflexes, all the energy you need to take your performance to the next level, whether that be on the field, in the gym, on the gaming field. That's right, they have specifically designed gaming supplements as well to help you focus on those late night sessions. They even sell coffee, you guys, at OUTBREAK NUTRITION. You can get coffee pods, you can get coffee beans, you can get supplements for the bedroom as well if you want to enhance your performance there. These are performance enhancing supplements for every aspect of your life, specifically designed by gamers, for gamers, to stay fit and healthy in the gym, to stay sharp and focused on the game, and to dominate in all areas of life. So check out OUTBREAKNutrition.com, and for being a listener of our podcast, they will give you 10% off your order when you enter the code B+. That is BPLUS at checkout. So make sure, if you want to stay on top of your game, if you want to take your performance to the next level, OUTBREAKNutrition.com, enter the code B+ at checkout. Alright guys, just before we get started, I want to take a second to tell you about a game I've been playing on my iPhone. You can get it on iPhone, you can get it on Android, all their tablets and what have you. It is called the Muscle Hustle app. They are good friends of the show, and they were hooking us up with codes to sort of help you guys get ahead if you were to decide to play the game. But unfortunately, in the latest software updates with iTunes and what have you, the codes aren't working. So we're trying to get that fixed. But in the meantime, if you click the link in the show notes and download the Muscle Hustle, it's a fantastic game. It's you collect wrestlers and train your wrestlers up, all with unique individual gear and everything to raise them through the ranks from jobber to superstar to legend. You go around collecting the titles, and you can even play with your friends. So unfortunately, no leg up to offer you, but if you hit the link in the show notes, it will let them know that we sent you, and it'll help us out, it helps them out, and it helps you out because it's a really fun game to play. So check out the Muscle Hustle app on iOS, Android, and all your mobile devices. The link, of course, is in the show notes.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening.
Hold one. Arm drag.
You're not good at this. Get out. Let me tell you a personal story about Vince McMahon.
You just made the list.
Oh my God.
Sorry, no speak English.
Dummy.
Goodbye and good night.
Hold two. Arm bar.
It's still real to me, damn it.
Dummy. Yeah.
This is the worst town I've ever been in.
Hold three. Lamas covers. Three-handle family Gradunzo.
Mamma mia.
And now,
Unchained.media presents the B+ Podcast with your host, Greg Unchained.
It's me, Austin. It was me all along, Austin.
number 4, armbar.
I will never retire.
I still got 200 more. I got 200 more holes to list.
G'day mates, and welcome to another episode of the B+ Podcast. I am your host, BigBoy Mikey. Today is Wednesday, and you know what that means. It means it's time for another episode of the King of Sportscast. The cast where we dive into the results, happenings, reviews, previews, and much more across New Japan's extended family / universe, which includes CMLL in Mexico, Ring of Honor in the USA, and Rev Pro in the UK. So it's, part of the New Japan King of Sports universe there. Now, as you can hear, I am riding solo again as Greg has decided to ditch me again. He's ditched me for the movies. To be fair, it is fighting with my family, and he had pre-purchased tickets, so it is fair enough. But yeah, again, ditched. I'm here riding solo. I'm going to run through as much as I can today. There is a lot of news. Been a big week in New Japan. This week, unfortunately, I'm just not going to get to anything Rev Pro related. And in terms of CMLL, I'm just going to do a little bit of a preview for this Friday show. I'm not going to get into the results of last week. Not really anything exciting that happened last week. Some good matches, but that's about it. So this is very New Japan Ring of Honor heavy podcast. Unfortunately, it's not going to include Ring of Honor TV results, which Greg usually touches on. I'm just going to skip over that. I don't feel like giving you guys results that I haven't seen it just doesn't sound right. So look, let's get straight into the major headlines. And starting in Japan, we're going to be pretty much doing Japan, but starting in Japan, the retirement news of Jushin Thunder Liger. Wow, I can't believe, the words Liger is retiring is actually a thing. What a legend this Thundercat man is. This is a man who's been doing these things since 1984 as a young lion. Came into the business with the likes of Muda, the great Muda, Masachono, all those sort of guys. He trained in Mexico, trained in the New Japan Dojo, even trained in the Heart Dungeon in Calgary. He's been all over the globe. He's an 11-time IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion, 6-time IWGP Junior Tag Champion. This is a man who's wrestled, inside of New Japan, Ring of Honor, NXT, WCW, Dragon Gate, Jersey All Pro, CMLL, Noah, Rev Pro, so many others, countless tournaments. He's won the CMLL Universal Tournament. He won Super J Cup, the British J Cup, Best of Super Juniors. He's a man with such a huge legacy. In my opinion, probably the greatest junior of all time. You can't really, there's not many people that have that legacy, that legacy. And another really cool fact about Liga, amongst all these titles and all that, he has the distinction of wrestling the first ever Monday Night Nitro match for WCW way back in 1995, when they had their first ever Nitro taping for the Mall of America in Minneapolis. And he had that opening match against Brian Pillman. This is how far back we're going. He's, like I said, he's been on NXT with Tyler Breeze. He's been all over. He's wrestled anyone and everyone. Doesn't matter what continent it's on. He has been there. So he will retire at the Tokyo Dome at Wrestle Kingdom on Jan 4th/5th. I know it's a double show next year. So look, I'm guessing the next 8 months, 10 months is going to be very Liga focused going into Tokyo Dome and his retirement. It will be a big one. It'd be, similar to the likes of Chono and all those sort of guys in Noki when they retired. It's going to be very interesting. But look, let's move on from that. We're going to talk about Liga a lot over the next 10 months. But let's get into the biggest action of the week, which is the 2019 New Japan Cup. Holy shit, what a first round. Look, there were some absolutely amazing matches. Some I expected, some I did not expect. There were some upsets, some expected victories. So look, let me break down round one results, and I'll give you some notes as I go through matches. So on night one, and by the way, I'm only touching on results, New Japan Cup results. none of the undercard stuff I'm going to touch on. It's just too much to get through. So night 1, Tomohiro Ishii defeated Yuji Nagata. Great opening tournament match. Hard hitting. Just perfect. Ishii moves on in the tournament. Taichi defeated Tomoaki Honma. Yoshihashi defeated Manabu Nakanishi. And Chase Owens, with the biggest upset of the entire round, defeated Juice Robinson. Both me and Greg had Juice going very far in this tournament. Chase Owens, I was not expecting. What a match, what a performance. Chase Owens made a huge start. I've always liked Chase, but he really made me a big fan of him this week. So that's block A. So those 4 results there. Moving on to night 2, Okada defeating Michael Elgin. Mikey Nichols, making his New Japan return in a singles bout, defeated Hikuleo. Will Ospreay defeated Bad Luck Fale. Lance Archer defeated Toa Hanare. On night 3, Hiroshi Tanahashi defeated Young Lion Shota Umino. And note on that, Shota Umino is so good. And I will make this guarantee. I don't know if I'll be around for the B+ when this happens. Could be 5 years, could be 10 years. If anyone ever listens to this and marks this down, guarantee Shota Umino is the one that retires Hiroshi Tanahashi at the Tokyo Dome. He will be the future ace of New Japan. He's so good. What a match. It really made it look like Shota, had the chance to beat Tanahashi. You know it wasn't going to happen, but they made it look so good. Speaking of, I guess another upset to some, especially to me, Tenzin is, a former IWGP Heavyweight Champion, one of the best champions of all time. He was defeated by Taguchi, who replaced David Finlay. So, great for Taguchi. He's a junior, kind of a never open weight guy at the moment. So he's passed through Tenzin. Kota Ibushi defeated Tetsuya Naito in the match of the round. This is everything that it sounded like it was supposed to be. I mean, this was a strong style, like big time moments. Like every move was just so much risk, so many risky moves, like tombstones on the ring side there, on the tombstone, tombstones on the ring side there. Just everything it was just really hard hitting. Just a fantastic match. I really recommend going and watching this match if you haven't. And then just before that, Zack Sabre Jr. defeated Evil. So Zack Sabre Jr. moves on. On night 4, Colt Cabana, technically representing Ring of Honor here, defeated Togi Makabe. Toru Yano defeated Davey Boy Smith. Minoru Suzuki defeated Satoshi Kojima. And Sonata defeated Hiroki Goto. So, look, some great results from round 1. Some upsets. I mean, Chase Owens over Juice. Taguchi over Tenzin. Sonata over Goto. That match could have gone either way. Zack Sabre Jr. Evil could have gone either way. Kota, Naito could have gone either way. But great matches. So coming up, these are the round 2 matches. So night 5, which is tonight, Yoshihashi will take on Chase Owens. Tomohiro Ishii will take on Taichi. On Thursday night, which is night 6, Kazuchika Okada will take on Mikey Nichols, and Will Ospreay will take on Lance Archer. Night 7, which will be Saturday, Hiroshi Tanahashi takes on Ryosuke Taguchi. Kota Ibushi versus Zack Sabre Jr. Now, those 2 matches are pretty crazy. Tanahashi is was kind of part of Taguchi Japan. It's kind of the super good guy of the junior division, super good guy of the heavyweight division. So it's going to be very interesting. Ibushi and Zack Sabre Jr. say this a million times. This was supposed to be WWE Cruiserweight Classic final. If either of those or both of those signed contracts, we know that would have been the main event. But that's going to be an awesome match. I expect a 25-minute full-on classic there. And on night 8, which is Sunday, Colt Cabana will take on Toriano, which is going to be just a very entertaining match. And Minoru Suzuki will take on Sonata, which will be brutal. For me, I think Yoshihashi goes over Chase. Ishii goes over Taichi. Okada goes over Mikey Nichols. Ospreay goes over Lance Archer. Tanahashi goes over Taguchi. Kota goes over Zack Sabre. Yano goes over Colt Cabana. And I think Sanada will go over Suzuki. That one I can't pick too easily. Which leaves the final 8 being, for me, Yoshihashi versus Ishii, Okada versus Ospreay, Tanahashi versus Ibushi, Yano versus Suzuki. Yano versus Sonata. So, some interesting matches coming up. This is all obviously leading to, obviously not just to win the New Japan Cup, which is a great thing to have on your legacy, but it is also for a title shot. And it's not just a general heavyweight title shot that you'd get at a Dontasku or a Dominion. Like, this is going to be at the G1 Supercard in the Madison Square Garden. So to get that IWGP heavyweight title match inside the Garden in New York on Mania weekend is going to be special. So it's, the result of this cup is very vital for Jay White and his opponent. And look, so speaking of Jay White, look, we're going to stay with New Japan. Also last Wednesday, we had the New Japan anniversary show. Decent card, a really good card, some great undercard matches. The 4 main matches, we touched on last week, we sort of previewed just the 4. So I'm just going to review the 4. We've got new junior tag team champions. I kind of expected this last week. Shonyo, they defeated Bushi and Shingo Takagi of LIJ. Like I said, expected. Shonyo junior tag champs again. I think this is their 3rd reign now. Which is fantastic. Kaji Ishimori retained his junior heavyweight title by defeating the legendary Jushin Thunder Liger. The team of Goto, Tanahashi, and Okada defeated LIJ, represented by Evil, Sonata, and Naito. Jay White defeated Will Ospreay in the main event. A spectacular match. I'm expecting Michael Dave to be given that at least 5 stars, 4.5. Fantastic main event. 2 years in a row, Will Ospreay's had the main event at anniversary, just coming up short against the world champions. Last year was Okada, this year Jay White. I really expect Ospreay to stay in that main title hunt through the year. I think he's really gonna go for it. I hope they give him a chance. But yeah, look, that's pretty much it from Japan. Kind of. There's a couple of things coming up that we'll talk about that kind of link back to Japan. Well, but look, we're going to jump over to America and more specifically Ring of Honor. Sinclair Broadcasting has partnered with the Yankees and Amazon to purchase the Yes Network, a big network in the US. What this does for Ring of Honor on TV isn't clear at the moment, but it can only mean good things. I mean, working alongside the Yankees and Amazon, it's only good things for Ring of Honor. I really hope they do get some good TV coverage. Ring of Honor deserve to be in that conversation this year. With one of the biggest promotions in America. They already are a huge promotion. They're not they're not just some small independent company anymore. But I feel like they don't get the respect that they get, especially since All Elite come on board. As much as I love All Elite, poor Ring of Honor have lost a little bit of steam there. And I think their card, their roster, and upcoming cards, they're strong. They're really good cards. So I don't for a minute think Ring of Honor has lost any steam, in my opinion. I just hope that they get a little bit more love out of this TV. This partnership with the Yankees and Amazon. So hopefully something comes out of that. Also, the Los Angeles-based New Japan Dojo, US Dojo guys, Clark Connors, Carl Fredericks, and Alex Coughlin, they've been added to the TV tapings for Ring of Honor. The TV tapings, which will be taking place in Vegas on the 16th of March, the day after the 17th anniversary show. Great, great for the New Japan Dojo guys to work with the Ring of Honor guys. I mean, obviously Ring of Honor and New Japan have this relationship, hence why we're talking about them on this cast. So hopefully those boys put on a good show for the Ring of Honor crowd, and we see more of them through the year in both Ring of Honor and Japan. And then speaking of, Ring of Honor have also announced there's going to be a pre-show Honor Rumble for the G1 Supercard. So I'm not too sure who we're going to see in it. Some of the young Lions, some of the Future of Honor guys, maybe some Ring of Honor kind of legends as such, maybe like a Jimmy Rave, like even someone like random, like a Glacier. I could expect. Who knows? But that seems fun. A good way to get some names in there. Maybe some of the CMLO guys will come up for that. Some will be in the city for the shows over that weekend anyway. So it'll be interesting to see who they get for that. Now, in terms of for Ring of Honor, this coming Saturday is one of their biggest shows of the year. It's their 17th anniversary show. It's a huge lineup. Let's talk about this lineup. We've got Jonathan Gresham going up against Silas Young. We've got Lifeblood represented by Mark Haskins and Tracy Williams as they take on the Kingdom, taking on Orion and Vinny. Jeff Cobb takes on Shane Taylor for the Ring of Honor TV title. Jeff Cobb defending there. Mayu Iwatani will defend her Women of Honor title against Kelly Klein. Kenny King will go one-on-one with the villain Marty Skrull. In a Lucha Dream match, Bandito takes on Rush. That's going to be an amazing match. Jay Lethal will defend his real Ring of Honor World title against Matt Taven. And the Briscoes will take on the Villain Enterprise, represented by PCO and Brody King. And this match is not just for the Ring of Honor tag titles, like it is, but due to the fact that the winner of this will face Gorillas of Destiny / Tama Tonga Tangaloa in the G1 Supercard for the Ring of Honor and New Japan IWGP Heavyweight Tag titles. So it's winning this match pretty much puts you on that G1 Supercard in a high-profile match, which is going to be fantastic. So look, this card, it's on this Saturday for all us Aussies. It will be on the Honor Club. Maybe I'm guessing on Fight as well. So definitely catch that. I think it's going to be a great card. I'm sure I'm going to catch this. I'm not going to be able to catch it live, unfortunately, but hopefully through the afternoon or over the weekend I'll be able to catch this. But it looks like a fantastic card. Now, mixing Japan and America on this next piece of news. I think last week we discussed it. I can't remember for sure. But we announced, there was an announcement that Taiji Ishimori will be defending his junior heavyweight title against CMLL's Dragon Lee at the Supercard show in Madison Square Garden, which already sounds just like a mouth-watering match. Taiji, Dragon Lee, it's just as a perfect one-on-one. How do you make a perfect one-on-one even better? Well, you turn it into a triple threat, and you add in my opinion, probably one of the best luchadors on the planet in Bandito. So it's going to be a triple threat. Taiji Ishimori, Dragon Lee, Bandito, IWGP Junior Heavyweight title inside the Garden. Holy shit. I don't know if there's enough airspace in Madison Square Garden for these guys, but it's going to be a fantastic triple threat match. I can't wait for that. And now with CMLL this week, like I said, there's nothing really I can talk about in terms of results this week. I didn't get to catch CMLL TV this week, unfortunately. However, coming up this Saturday, similar to Ring of Honor, Saturday in Australia, Friday night, you should be able to catch this on YouTube. I hope it is a pay-per-view show, so it might come on delay, but it's going to be a great show anyway. They are paying homage to two legends. This is called the Homage to Two Legends of pay-per-view. I'm really sorry, I can't remember the first guy's name, but they are paying homage to Blue Demon, which is a very interesting fact, altogether, because Blue Demon's son, Blue Demon Jr., is a very high-profile match in AAA Lucha, their rival promotion in Mexico. So, very interesting to see them honoring Blue Demon, which, Blue Demon did all his damage in his career in CMLL, so it makes sense. Couple of really awesome matches on this card, or three super matches, in my opinion. First, you got the new Gen Dynamitas, so Sanson, Sansun, Cuartero, and Forestro taking on the team of Barbario Cavernario, Gilbert El Barriqua, and Negro Casas in a Rudo versus Rudo match there. It's going to be that's going to be a good match. The new Gen, like NGD, against Barbario Cavernario, and there's going to be some great spots there. Also on this card, the Los Guerreros Laguneros will put the CMLL Trios title on the line against the team of Dragon Lee, Volador Jr., and Caristico. So Dragon Lee could, get another title on his way to Madison Square Garden there. Then the main event is going to be a Questers match. It's a Questers tag match as Angel de Oro and Niebla Roja, the brothers, put their hair on their line against Los Ingobernables, represented by El Terrible and Bestia del Ring, who also put their hair on the line. So it's a hair versus hair match. All four of these men have very luscious hair. Unfortunately, I feel it's going to be, well, not unfortunately, it is going to be Terrible and Bestia who lose their hair, I imagine. I can't see Angel and Niebla losing their hair. They're just, they're young guys. They still need their good looks. So unfortunately, I feel it's going to be Terrible and Bestia who lose their hair, which is going to be interesting storytelling going forward with Los Ingobernables. Will Rush feel a bit of failure from Terrible and Bestia losing their hair? It's going to be very interesting. Great card. Definitely catch it this weekend. That's pretty much all I've got for the cast. I feel like this goes a little bit quicker when I do a solo cast. It's only a 25-minute podcast, I think, and that's without any editing. But I feel they're being comprehensive. Hey, look, on March 18th, which is next Monday, it is Tai Chi's 39th birthday, which is cool. So happy birthday to Tai Chi next week. He potentially will still be in the New Japan Cup by then, potentially. Other than that, that's pretty much it for me. I'm going to wrap this up. So, obviously, if you want to discuss anything King of Sports related, especially New Japan, CMLL, Rev Pro, Ring of Honor, you can find me on Twitter at BigBoy_Mikey86, and also Instagram. And you can find us collectively, the B Plus. You can find us collectively at the B Plus Wrestling on Facebook and Instagram. We are also the B Plus Wrestle on Twitter because wrestling won't fit. Like, share, subscribe, give us a 5-star review if you like what we do. And thank you so much for listening.
Hold one! Arm drag!
You're not good at this. Get out. Let me tell you a personal story about Vince McMahon.
You just made the list!
So, speak English.
Dummy. Yeah.
Goodbye and good night.
Hold two. Arm bar.
This is the worst town I've ever been in.
It's still real to me, damn it. Dummy. Yeah.
Hold three. The moss covered. Three handle family granunzo.